I worked with a veteran teacher on the job almost 40 years. He had an almost magical power to get students to actually focus on academic work without seeming overbearing about it. He had an extraordinary ability to make people, kids and adults, feel seen and heard. He made you feel like he simply saw you for who you were in the most profoundly validating way. He was extremely honest and extremely kind. He was also utterly without arrogance regarding his teaching, and would freely and openly admit it if he felt like he was struggling with a particular class. As a young teacher, that candor meant the world to me. Of all the people I've ever met, he's honestly the one I have admired the most. Unfortunately, he died suddenly from a brain tumor that was discovered just a few weeks before his death. For whatever set of reasons, he didn't want it widely known in the last few weeks of his life that he was terminally ill. He collapsed on the first day of a school year, was taken by an ambulance to the hospital, and most of us never saw him again. I had a colleague who was upset that he didn't let us say goodbye, but I figured it was his choice how he wanted to handle dying, and that he had given literally thousands of people so much more than most of us ever give already. At the end of that year, I was chatting with a couple of colleagues and realized that he was a person who had transitioned from female to male, probably at some point back in the 80s. This was old news to those who had known him for decades, but not that compelling in the present because it was, paradoxically, not very compelling in comparison to his amazing presence as a teacher and human being.